Ilkem, hi.
Hi.
Thank you very much for accepting this interview.
It's my pleasure, actually.
And congratulations.
Thank
you.
you.
Won the Laureate English Program's teaching competition.
Yes, I'm
for
so
the
happy about
year
it.
2012. Okay, can you let us know a little bit about you? Can you talk about yourself?
Sure. Actually, sometimes, it's difficult to tell about oneself, but I'll do my best. I studied English literature at university. So, as a language, I have always loved English and studying English. So, I wanted to teach, and directly after my graduation, I started teaching as a language, in English as a language. And I was also very much interested in multiple identities and multicultural identities. So I decided to get a master's degree from cultural studies, and I got it from Big University. So it let me combine education and learner's identity personally. So at the same time, I became writing center coordinator in November in Big University, which made me happy so much because I'm so much interested in academic writing. At the same time, I have been teaching English for over 5 or 6 years. And now I have a different particular area, which is academic writing, because of being academic coordinator, writing coordinator in here. That's all about me.
Okay, great, Ilkem. Thank you. And what was this teaching competition all about? What were the contestants supposed to do?
They were supposed to integrate technology into their teaching. However, I guess they had to do it in a meaningful way with an innovative idea, because we were using technology and we were integrating it into our teaching, but what the competition asked for is doing it much more meaningfully and with an innovative idea. So that's, I guess, this blended teaching is the aim of the competition.
Okay, I see. Ilkem, as an academic writing center coordinator, why do you think it is important to develop writing materials blended with technology?
I guess, first of all, I should say that what I understand from technology in terms of my project as well, because technology is a very broad term. And what I understand is creating a social space or a collaboration space online. That's very important, because today teaching writing needs also encourage some skills in order to let students write better. Especially ESL writers struggle so much while writing because of their background in high school. So I think integrating technology has to have two basic aims. Because our current students are digital immigrants, as it's a very popular term, they should always care about media literacy, and we should care about it. At the same time, they should get some skills to write, like critical thinking, or self-reflecting, or analytical look. And this can be done or through technology to actually, take their attention because of their too much exposition, to media. And what is, media literacy? In order to write, you need to read well. You need to analyze what you have as a data well. And while they are exposing to media, they cannot really differentiate what is worth taking as a data or not. Because sometimes, there are so much speculations on media, but they consider it as a fact. So, using technology in order to develop their skills to differentiate correct data on the media and online is very important in order to let them transfer it into their writing. This is one of the aspects, I guess, and this is one of the aim of my project. Moreover, As Etienne Wagner said, you know, creating a community of learning can really be done through internet or online collaboration spaces. Because writing has always been considered a skill that should be done individually. You know, teacher gives you some tips and the fundamentals of writing, the student writes, and this is some kind of relationship between teacher and student individually. So to go beyond this, creating such collaboration space, let them learn from each other and with each other at the same time. So using proper tool from technology and let them observe each other while writing or during the writing process. I guess really encourage the skills that are very necessary for writing, like critical thinking, as I told, or self-reflecting, observing, and analyzing. So this also lets you to go beyond the structural traditional teaching and let them share, learn together. But of course, I cannot deny that you should integrate face-to-face teaching into this. I can never put that aside. While you are using technology in writing, sometimes really you should, I mean, the teacher should intervene, and sometimes while also giving feedback, it is necessary to keep your teaching face-to-face at the same time.
I absolutely agree.
Really?
Okay. What about the teacher's point of view? I mean that, does this technological approach bring a kind of burden on teacher's shoulder?
Actually, maybe I'm not the right person to answer this question because I love using technology appropriately while teaching. However, of course, there are some burdens sometimes. And also, it's, you know, all depends on the class profile and the size of the class, for sure. Because you are some kind of the invisible eye traveling through the online space, and you really should observe closely. They don't know this maybe, but tracking closely is very important, and sometimes of course this can create some kind of an exhaustion for the teacher. But what I think is the willingness of the teacher is so important. If she or he is really willing to use appropriate technology, such burdens don't create any obstacle for you. And sometimes teachers I know just they are concerned about doing everything on technology, and it may, you know, decrease the performance of the teaching and learning. However, if they emotionally, you know, prepare themselves to use technology appropriately, I guess the burdens will turn out to be some kind of rewards.
Okay, thank you. Yes, and lastly, we would like to hear a couple of tips from you about designing and developing a blended academic.
Sure. Actually, you need, I mean, for all teaching process, I guess, we should really have a clear objective. And using technology is something very popular, however, it's abused at the same time. So, if I consider my project as gathering students on a collaboration space or create community of practice, you really should know why do you gather them. What is your objective? It needs to be clear. At the same time, appropriate technological tool is very important. You need to pick up, because there are, you know, plenty of media or technological tools that we have at schools. So in order to create a productive teaching environment, you need to pick up the correct one. At the same time, for my project, the scheduling was very important, especially for writing, because writing is a process, and you need to really schedule what you ask them to do, and really create a good programming, and let them know about it and meet the deadlines. That's also very important. As I guess, once you achieve these using technology just turns out to be a space that students feel the freedom of movement, which increases their also self-confidence at the same time. I hope this will work for all of us.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, Ilkem, thank you very much, and thank you again for taking the time for this enjoyable chat.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me, and I would like to say hi to all of my colleagues who really watch our interview.
Yeah, from all over the world.
Thank you.
From the Laureate Network.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.